So, I love it when I record an 11-minute vlog from my closet and my computer records all of 31 seconds of what I've just rambled on about. I don't know. It's probably God's way of saying, shut up. They don't want to hear about it. But we'll try again. Welcome! Welcome to my closet. I still haven't come up with a catchy name for these little sessions, these little meetings we have. We're hiding again from the children. They're in bed, but there's only a 25% chance that they're going to stay there because there are 4 of them. And at any given moment, someone will have something happen to their toe, a cramp in their elbow, their tummy will start hurting. Any various assortment of ailments will occur, and they'll come trotting in here. So until that happens, we'll start talking, and hopefully my computer really will record the whole thing. I was on my bed watching Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Yes, I know it's kind of old. I was just musing that it came out when I was in college, and I was an English major, and we were all kinds of Twitter-pated about Romeo and Juliet coming out as a movie. Not only was it set in modern day, but the dialogue was original Shakespearean dialogue. That was very exciting. And now I know why it didn't get such great reviews. The acting is horrible. It's really bad. But to their defense, it's really hard not to make Shakespeare sound very robotic, because we're not used to people talking that way. So, kudos Leo and Claire for trying, but there's a reason why it's never been done again. So that's okay. But it got me thinking that maybe instead of vlogging about makeup this time around, I would talk about some movies that I've seen over Christmas. We did a lot of kind of sitting around, snuggling up. We had a few rainy days, and we watched some movies. So more than a couple of recommendations. I saw Grey Gardens with Drew Barrymore. Brilliant! Oh, no wonder that they won all these awards. I had no idea it was based on a true story, and that there was a documentary done, I think back in the 70s. These guys did this documentary on these 2 ladies who were basically, well, I don't want to give away the movie. You should see it. But it's amazing that it was true. And then now I'm fascinated, and I really, really want to watch the original documentary, because these 2 ladies were characters, and I love old lady characters. And Drew Barrymore does an outstanding job, spot on, the real lady. So, yay for her. I was a little disappointed in Charlie's Angels, though. Okay, let's work on that. As a child of the 70s, raise your hand if you played Charlie's Angels back on your swing set. Thank you. Yeah. Refocusing. We saw The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. Very dark, very sad. But I understand why he won all of the awards that he did. Marissa Tomei, wow, gritty stripper. Saw a lot of Marissa that I've never seen before. Good for her. So it was good. A couple of weeks later, Wild Orchid came on. It's not a very clean movie. Don't think less of me, but we watched it. Just because it's so amazing to see Mickey Rourke kind of in his heyday, and Mickey Rourke now, because he was really good looking when he was a young guy. And in Wild Orchid, particularly, he was really good looking. Yeah, what happened? What happened? He claims it was a boxing career that, some plastic surgery gone wrong. It went way wrong. It just went, wow. So, all that aside, he did an amazing job, and you really, really, really got the sense of the worn out, burned out, wrestling kind of guy, that he was. You got that. So, yay for him. Secret Life of Bees. I read the book back years ago, and loved it. It's chick lit. So it was before, now I'm all about, young adult, but, an amazing book, really moving, and there are a few books that I've actually cried while reading. I cried while reading that, and I bawled at the movie. The movie was, spot on to the book. It did such a good job, and Dakota Fanning, she did a great job. I'm so weird about her. I saw this interview with her, and I think it was with Conan O'Brien, and she was talking about how she was the homecoming queen, which rubbed me the wrong way, because did anyone else stand a chance in that high school? Of course they're going to vote the homecoming queen. It's the Emmy-nominated actress, of course, is going to be voted homecoming queen, which bugged me. I've got issues with high school anyway, but I thought that was unfair. And then she showed a picture of her at the homecoming football game, and of course she's a cheerleader. Of course she is. Good for her. So, I have issues with Dakota Fanning, but I gotta admit, she did a good job. The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves. Not so much. I'd say you could probably skip that movie. Star Trek, which I've seen. I actually saw in the theaters, but we got it on DVD, and so we saw it again. And I'll say it before, and I've said it again. I'm a huge Trekkie. I loved and watched every night while I was little the original Star Trek, or every night that it came on, and they did an amazing job with the new Star Trek. So even if you're not a Trekkie, you'd appreciate it, but it's definitely, if you are a Trekkie, you would really like it. What else did we see? We saw Watchmen. I watched Watchmen. Big disclaimer. It is about superheroes. Don't watch it with your kids. Yes, it's based on a graphic novel, which is different than a comic book, but not for kids. Hear me now. That movie is not for children. There's some scenes in it that go beyond violence. Getting me? But the movie was good. The special effects were good. Transformers 2, speaking of special effects, I loved it more than the first because of the love story. I thought the Transformer robots were much more sophisticated, if that's at all possible. There were just more of them, maybe. Maybe that's it. There were just kind of more of them, but I liked the love story in that. Oh, we've watched so much. What else did we watch? Well, until I think of them, then that's kind of all for now. Oh, Gran Torino. We saw Gran Torino. Clint Eastwood is amazing, and I loved. Okay, and here's the soapbox. I'm gonna try and make it quick because we're already up to 8 minutes. If my computer's actually recording this, love the premise that Clint Eastwood kind of. The whole issue of political correctness is and prejudice to to a large extent, but definitely political correctness, and how people just need to chill out. We all need to loosen up. We all need to just chill out a little bit. That's a big thing with me. Like, we're all taking stuff way too personally. Way too personally. I think a lot you need to let go. That's what I got from that movie. So I liked it, but way sad. Way sad. So keep that in mind. But good movie. I know now why he got all those awards for that one. Those are some movies I've seen and enjoyed. So you should go check them out. Netflix them. Put them in your queue. Something. So that's all. Until next time, when we'll probably talk about makeup or something. Figure it out. Kind of when you're in the closet. You know what I'm about to say, don't you? What happens in the closet stays in the closet. Oh, that sounded wrong. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.